Oh boy, we are finally here. I have taken way too much time putting together this list. Too much time. I won't do that again. Okay, next time I will do this list much quicker. But I did a lot of research, a lot of thought, putting together the top 10 best female wrestlers of 2024. I had to think about my criteria. I had to think about a lot of stuff. I'm gonna be focusing on in-ring, box office, uh, promo work, character work. Who the hell knows? Basically, what's up, Brianna? Basically, I came to the conclusion that I needed to focus on a couple of things. I'll talk about that in a second. By the way, I should probably introduce myself. What's up, guys? It's Will with Exposed in IWC. Today, we're doing what the title says. I'm ranking the top 10 best women wrestlers of 2024. What is criteria? Okay. In ring, obviously, is prop number one. How relevant were you? Were you hot? By that I mean, were you relevant? Were you, the talk of the wrestling world? Or did you do good character work? It's my list. It's my list. So, not really going on any one thing in particular, taking a bunch of things, putting it into a pot, stirring it up. And it's based on what I prefer to watch and what have I seen and what I've enjoyed, okay? If you are somebody who did not watch Stardom or Mari Gold or WWE or AEW, whatever, that's fine. I will do my best to give my reasoning as to why people are ranked where they are and what's going on here, okay? But yeah, we're going to be talking about storylines and matches, stuff like that. And if I'm wrong or if you disagree, let me know. I'm pretty sure I'm confident with my list, okay? I have my top 10 and I have some honorable mentions, and well, I'll be diving into that for a second. But I'm hopeful that everybody will enjoy the stream and give me your input. And assuming you are watching, what's going on. Maybe you disagree with my ranking. Maybe you think someone else should be on the list, and if not included, let me know. But yeah, we'll be breaking it down here very quickly. Like within the next 30 seconds, I'm gonna start. But yeah, it was interesting putting this list together because I wanted to wait because I know we had I debated if I should wait until the end of the month because we have Dream Queendom coming up and there's a lot of women wrestling on that card, but I decided not to wait that long. I'm going to project in the future and just assume that the women who are good in the ring or have good matches typically are going to continue to cook later on in the year. I don't have to wait because I waited for last few matches here recently for AEW and WWE. It didn't really change my opinion on anything, so I figured there's no point waiting any longer. Okay, so that's my thought process. But yeah, we're gonna dive into this right now. Okay, so let's do some honorable mentions, okay? Who are the honorable mentions for 2024? Well, for 2024, let's start with Athena, okay? We'll start with Athena. Yes, she's an honorable mention, not in the top 10. Why? Well, Athena is on ROH, Ring of Honor behind a paywall. And that shouldn't matter, but it does to Tony Khan. Athena has not been pushed to the forefront of AEW, where she belongs. She's a great wrestler. In fact, instead, she's been wrestling Nyla Rose and Queen Amina, Red Velvet, and Karashida, people like that, behind a paywall. She's been champion. She's been doing well. But she has not done enough, in my opinion, to rise up to the top 10. But of course, everybody who's in my honorable mention, all the people who are being honorable mentioned, I'm doing it because they had a good year. Okay, it just didn't rise up to the level of top 10. But right now, she's in the storyline when Billy starts again. I'm hoping that this storyline will end her run in ROH. She will lose to Billy. Billy will be her, dethrone her finally, and she can move up to the damn main roster. I say main roster in AEW Dynamite, where she belongs. Okay, so where she can cook. I believe that 2025 will be a big year for Athena, but 2024 it was just good. Nothing to see here really. Good wrestler. Storyline needs to hurry up and wrap up in final battle, but I'm hoping that'll be that, and she'll be on the main roster. He's a main roster, Dynamite, which really is a main roster. Cause ROH is it's I don't know what it is, but it's not it. Okay, Dynamite, where it's at, Put her on Dynamite, for crying out loud. She's arguably the best wrestler you have, Toni Khan. Why she on Ring of Honor? Makes no sense. Put the belt on Billie Starkz and move her up for the love of God. All right, that's Athena. Honorable mention. Let's move on to another one. Mariah May. Now, Mariah May is an honorable mention. She had a year that is worth being acknowledged, right? She had a storyline with Toni Storm, did good character work, came up from Stardom, started the beginning of the year in AEW, had solid matches. My issue with her booking is her matches are typically short, not as long as you want it to be, and her title reign, like the apex of her year, the climax was her dethroning Toni Storm. Or not even that, like her turning on Toni after she won the Owen was the best part of her year. After winning the belt, her booking has not been great. The booking has not been great. Anna Jay storyline had a little match there with the Willow, but ultimately it's not been that strong in the back end. But I want to acknowledge her year. From a character standpoint, good stuff there. I mean, I can't really deny that. Let me see my notes here. Yeah, just good character work, good stuff. Own win, good for her. But yeah, she needed more stuff to be in the top 10. More good matches, longer matches, better storylines that she did not get in the back half of the year. But I wanted to acknowledge her. She had a decent year. Worth mentioning, current AEW champion. So yeah, that's good for her. I'm gonna call out here Masha Slamovich. She's been all over the place, wrestling everywhere. Japan. She's been in GCW, been in TNA, doing a lot of good work. Okay, she did a lot of good tag team work in TNA. But now she's the knockout champion. She had a good series of matches with Dawn Grace, so good for her. I just want to call her out here. Just give her some acknowledgement, okay? It's solid stuff from her. But she's a workhorse all around the world wrestling. I want to acknowledge her for that, and just move on. So we have so far honorable mentions: Athena, Mariah May, Masha Slamovich. Let's move on to Mina. Everybody wants Mina, right? We want Mina. I want to credit Mina for being savvy with the internet in 2024. Been a big year for her. Of all the Joshis, she has got her name out there the most here on the West. She has utilized social media. She's won titles here for like in Rev Pro. So she's doing that. She's wrestling. She had a match with Mayu Iwatani. Shorter match, but it was fine. Solid wrestler. She's been around. Worked in Joe for a little bit. She had a little. She won the Artist of Stardom title. So she's doing some stuff. She's moving around. My reason why I'm putting her as an honorable mention is because she's actually trying to make it happen. She's moving around. She's going back and forth from Japan to America. She's trying to make it happen, get her name out there, and I think she should be not rewarded, but praised for her work in 2024 in trying to get herself over in America and doing a good job. Okay, she had the match slated with the Wrestle Dynasty with Mercedes Moné beginning the early year. That's great for her. Her matches aren't my favorite, but she's a good worker and she deserves to be highlighted for her 2024, I think. Storyline with Toni Storm and Mariah May, solid stuff. The best stuff they had in AEW for women's division, she was involved. So I'm just gonna give her a highlight here. Honorable mention, Mamina Shirakawa. Good for her, okay? Masha Slamovich is on your top 10 list. Yeah, she was a very good workhorse. I highlighted her here in the honorable mentions. Good stuff. All right, let's move on from Mina as an honorable mention. Talk about my girl, DST. Now, while I'm talking about Bianca Belair, she didn't do much in this year, right? Well, Bianca Belair was asked to go into the women's division, the women's tag team division, and carry that. She was asked to drag Jade Cargill along. She was asked to give that tag team division some life, okay? And she did that. She has the most wins in WWE, man or woman, the most wins on TV. She has great TV matches. She cooked with Iyo Sky. She cooked with Piper Niven. Every time she's asked to have a TV match of any sort, whether it's the Queen of the Ring tournament, you name it, she's done it. She's been highlighted for her tag team work this year. And I just wanted to say she arguably had probably the best series of TV matches, either her or Iyo Sky. But yeah, she has not done much enough. She haven't done enough to get into my top 10 whatsoever. But I just wanted to acknowledge her work in the tag team division and dragging Jade along and helping to elevate that and never not showing up and showing out on TV. When she's asked to have a TV match, she kills it every single time. I have no complaints with her when it comes to her in-ring and her promo work and working with what she's been given. Okay, she had this new storyline with Jade Cargill being attacked. We'll see how that goes. Okay, but overall, Bianca Belair, honorable mention, stock and giver. I enjoyed her work this year, and I'm hoping 2025 will get us back to singles Bianca Belair, where she can actually cook in the ring more often. Okay, so that's my honorable mention there. Bianca Belair, honorable mention, not my top 10. And now we move on to Nia Jax. Yeah, that's right, I said it, okay? Nia Jax is in my top 10, not my top 10. She's an honorable mention, okay? Why? Well, Nia Jax has given something to the women's division that no one else can, okay? That bully heel, that hoss worker, okay? That's what she's given to the women's division. She's done well. She hasn't hurt anybody. She's been champion and held that belt well, okay? She cooked with Bayley at SummerSlam. She had a good match with Bianca in several different occasions in the Queen of the Ring tournament in the tag team division. She has done a great job, and I wanted to highlight her work. She's funny. She's been enjoyable. She's been a character. I've enjoyed all her work this year. And she's getting a lot of flack right now because of a performance she had in the War Games match, which is ridiculous because she didn't want to hurt somebody with a chair, so she's giving like weird chair shots. That's nothing to be criticizing her for. I think that's ridiculous. I thought her matches with Becky and Liv Morgan on Raw were good. Last Man Standing match with Becky Lynch was good. Matches with Michin, again, one with Bayley, Liv Morgan, all solid stuff. Well, the match in Saudi Arabia with Liv Morgan was not great, okay? But beyond that, she's done well. So right now she's in a storyline with Tiffany Stratton. That stuff's been fine. She's working with Candice LeRae. That stuff's been fine. Overall, she had a lot of highlight moments. Like, for example, her squashing of, she didn't squash her, but the final sequence when she squashed Lyra Valkyria, that went viral, okay? Big year for her in that respect. So most improved, great rehire Nia Jax has been. And I wanted to highlight her work because she done well. She has done really, really, really well. So that is Nia Jax. Honorable mention. Let's move on to Tam Nakano. Tam. What am I gonna do with Tam? So let's call out some matches first, okay? She had a good match with Willow Nightingale where she lost, right? She won the Artist of Stardom title, which is the trios title over there. She competed in the 5-star GP, which I'll talk about that in a second. She defeated Nazuko Tora for the red belt. She's currently the World of Stardom champion, the top title in Stardom. She's champion over there. She retained against Maika. She is at the forefront of the damn promotion. My issue with Tam Nakano is not Tam Nakano. My issue with her has been the booking. Okay. Now some people say that she's booking the show. Kind of funny. Some people think that she's booking it, like she's in Taro Okada's ear. That's unfair. I don't know if that's been proven or if that's just joking around online, but my issue with her booking is that she won. She beat Nazuko Tora. She beat her for the red belt after losing every match in the 5-star GP. That is weird, but not her fault. Okay, she didn't book that herself, I assume. Okay, she didn't book that herself. Okada did. Okay, so if he booked that, it's not her fault. I did not enjoy the booking, and I've been using that against her. Okay, it's not her fault that the booking for the 5-star GP was weird. Okay, it's not her fault that she lost every single match in the tournament and then got a title shot and then beat Nazuko. Okay, it's not her fault. So I can't hold that against her. So I have to acknowledge her year. It's been solid. Is it worthy of a top 10 spot? No. Okay, I don't care what anybody says. That's just my opinion. It's been fine. A good year, should be acknowledged. But would I put it in my top 10? No. But she's arguably the most popular woman over there in Stardom. She's champion right now. Will she lose the belt? I think so. I think she loses the belt at the end of the year at Dream Queendom, but we'll see. Because I could be wrong. Because if she's booking herself, according to some of the fans online, maybe she books herself to win the damn match against Kamitani, but we'll see. That's Tam Nakano, a very good wrestler, who was not my favorite, but had a very, very good year. And it's worth mentioning. It's worth mentioning at the very least. So what do we have so far? So far, I've highlighted in my honorable mentions, Athena, Maya May, Masha Slamovich, Mina Shirakawa, Bianca Belair, Nia Jax, and Tam Nakano. Let's see, that's two Joshis, 2 WWE, and 2 AW. Pretty balanced. I think, yeah, it's pretty balanced. That wasn't my intention, but it's pretty balanced. And you got Masha in there as well. Let's move on to Willow Nightingale. Another honorable mention. Willow Nightingale had a good year. She won the TBS title. She defeated Giulia Hart for that. She competed in the CMLL. She wrestled against Sky Blue, had a solid match there. She defeated Tam Nakano in Japan. It was huge for her going over there and competing against Tam. She lost the belt to Mercedes Moné. My problem with her is that she wasn't able to actually cook the way she should have because of Tony Khan's bad booking. And it's a weird direction. He had her feuding with Mercedes Moné, but they're both baby faces. But then Mercedes Moné became a heel at the end to make it work. It was kind of weird. It just wasn't the strongest writing. And then she had a feud with Chris Statlander. How did that end up? The matches were fine, but it ended in a bad way, kind of weird way, where Chris Statlander switched back to being a face. At the end of it, like, what was the point of that all? It was unfortunate. Now, she did compete in the finals of the Owen, lost to Mariah May. That was a good match. She also went and got the CMLL title once Stephanie Vaquer dropped it. So she's been around, traveled around, but I think this year could have been better. Reason why she's getting an honorable mention is because of her own promo work, her own likability, and having good matches, right? But the work from Tony Khan had let her down this year. Should have been better than it is, but it's not because of one man, Tony Khan's booking. Chicago Street Fight was solid. That was great, but ultimately that feud kind of ended in a whimper and went nowhere. That was interesting at all. So Willow Nightingale, honorable mention. Gotta give her props. Okay, she did a good job this year, but Tony Khan let her down. That's my opinion. Okay. What say you? Do you think she's deserved being in the top 10? I don't think so, but that's just me. That is just me. All right, let's move on to the next person, which is going to be, this is somebody that I wanted to put in the top 10 desperately, but it just didn't happen. Okay, I wanted to do it, but I could not force myself to do it. I couldn't get it in there. That is Mayu Watanabe. Okay, this woman is currently the face of Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. Okay, she's the face of that promotion. 25 years old, and she has all the makings to be potentially the biggest star over there in Japan. She dethroned Miyu Yamashita earlier this year and became the face of the company, the champion. An entire year she's been working this storyline where she's kind of proving herself as a champion. People step up to her, and she has to knock them down to show, yes, I'm here. This is my position. I deserve to be here. So Yamashita was the first person she had to dethrone. From there, she defended the belt a few times, had a very good match with her face. Rio Rizunami. That was very good match. I think it was happened back in November. That match, 20-minute match, very, very good. She's been cooking, okay? And she has all the makings to be one of the biggest stars in Japan. And I think she has makings. She can do whatever she wants, okay? When you have that type of lockability, she's lockable. She is fun. She's good, and she's young. When you have those type of intangibles like lockability, you can't. When you're likable, you just can't teach it. You can't teach that, okay? She has that. She's a star. She's a star that you want to root for, you want to like, you want to watch. And because she has all that, and she's only 25, she could be like within like 3 years. It's gonna sound blasphemous for some people, but she can like reach the Suri level where she's just like the face of the entire show she's seen. That's my thought process. I've been watching her for the last 3 months now, and I just think that she has all the makings to be like the biggest star over there if she wants it. Because she just has that type of star power, that type of likability that you cannot teach, okay? Go watch the match against Yamashita. Go watch the match against Mizunami. Go watch those matches. I'm telling you, she's a star. Okay, she's a star. Again, she's the face of. Let me pull up my subscription to. Let's see. She's current face of that promotion at 25, and she is carrying it right now. Well, not carrying it. That's not fair. She's the face. I want to say she's carrying it. Not carrying it, but she's the face of Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. And I don't see that changing anytime soon. Don't see it changing any. Okay. Carrying it. Carrying it. So we'll see how far how long she stays there. Because I don't know, not to say that she should leave. I'm just curious to know what her ambition is. Because she can do whatever she wants to do. Whatever she wants to do, wherever she wants to go, whether it's WWE, whether it's whatever. If she wants to stay in Japan, whatever she wants to do, she can do it. When you're just that likable, you have that level of character, like you're just like a star, a bona fide star, you do what you want to do. Okay, and I think she is going to be very, very big. I think next year she probably have even bigger year. I'm going to say 2025 will be even bigger year for her, but we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so. I think she's a made woman who's going to be very, very big for a very, very long time. All right, move on. Again, go watch her dethroning Mayu Yamashita. That was a great one. Honorable mention, Bayley. Yes, Bayley did not make my top 10. Uh-oh. Bayley is an honorable mention. Why? Well, she won the Royal Rumble. Big year for Bayley, right? Royal Rumble win. Had a storyline with Dakota Kai and Iyo Sky. Went to Mania. Dethroned Iyo Sky. Her friends betrayed her. Great character work. Great fan engagement. Fans loved her, right? Great first half of the year, or at least till Mania. Had a match with Tiffany and Naomi. That went well. Then she lost to Nia Jax at SummerSlam, and since then, her booking has not been great. Even before that, her championship run was not very good. It's not her fault. But because of that, she was not able to cook any real storyline or have any real good match before Nia Jax dethroned her. Once Nia Jax dethroned her, that was pretty much it. For her, from a in-ring standpoint, being highlighted in big matches, it's never happened for her, unfortunately. But any year where you win the Rumble and you win the Mania match, the co-main event of a Mania match or Mania show, night 2, you deserve your placement. Okay, so good year. Could have been better year. Should have been better year, but never happened. She had a good match with Bianca Belair too at one point. Should have been bigger. Should have been a bigger year, but it wasn't. But good storytelling and a Royal Rumble win, that'll get you almost in the top 10, but not there. Not there. So that's it for the top 10. So let's recap. Athena, not top 10, my honorable mentions. Athena, Rob May, Masa Slamovich, Mina Shirakawa, Bianca Belair, Nia Jax, Tam Nakano, Willow Nightingale, Miyu Watanabe, Bailey. And that's it. All right, time for top 10. It is time for the actual top 10. All right, let's start with number 10. Number 10 is Saya Kamitani. That's right, I said it. Saya Kamitani is number 10. Why? Well, she had a good year, I think. She had a title match against Maika for the World of Stardom Championship. She lost. She retired her Phoenix Splash. Who cares? That doesn't matter. She won the High Speed Championship in a fatal 4-way. Saiki tried to take it back from her. That was kind of funny. But it didn't work out for her. He then lost it ultimately to May Sarah. But that was acceptable. Good match. Okay. She had a very, very good 5-star GP match. Tournament. The 5-star GP was a very good showing for her. I watched every match of that tournament and she was great. She had the very best match of the entire tournament. Now, if you don't know, 5-star GP is probably the most important moment of the, not moment, but part of the year for Stardom. It's probably when it comes to storylines for singles wrestling, is the most important part of the year. All the major storylines come out of that tournament. It's a big deal. Kind of like how the Rumble season is for WWE. Once these 5-star GP starts, it's probably the biggest storylines are coming out of that match or coming out of that tournament. She had the best match of that entire tournament. Her and Starlight Kid in the quarterfinals was amazing. Go back and watch that match if you can. She was spectacular in that match, and I just think she won the MVPs in the entire tournament for me. So she had a good showing there. She competed in a wave, but the biggest reason why she is in my top 10 is more because of her character work. Okay, so you don't know, Tommy Hayashi still left Stardom to go to Mark Gold, and she was left to be the face or to be the leader of Queen's Quest. Now, Queen's Quest was a faction that was came long before her, started by Iyo Sky, right? Or Iyo Sky, however you want to say it. And they've been feuding with Oedo Tai for a very long time. So it's been Queen Quest against Oedo Tai for years, right? She's the leader, the de facto leader. And because of this faction, these two factions were warring for a long time. A decision was made by Creative, if you ask Rossi Ogawa, is for petty reasons, but whatever. The decision was made to get rid of some of these factions in Stardom that was started from a previous regime, the Rossi regime, right? They wanted to get rid of some of these factions. So after having this war go on for a while between Queen's Quest and Oedo Tai, they said, you know what? Let's have a stipulation. I believe it was Natsuko Tora who came up with a stipulation that the winner or the loser of the match, the final showdown will be disbanded. No more of that faction, be gone, right? So in that final match, Queen's Quest lost. Okay, so Saya Kamitani, who was the leader at the time, was the only remaining member because the faction was disbanded. A very sad thing. She did very good character work, I thought. She's emotional, she's crying, it was great. She did a good job. From there, she was the only member of Queen's Quest for a while. She started teaming with Maika for a while, and then she turned on Maika. And that was very, very controversial online and within the Stardom fandom, because they see her as the ultimate babyface of Saya Kamitani. Oh, this is terrible. This is awful character work she's doing. Why would you turn her heel? This is bad. She's the ultimate babyface. This is stupid, right? And she heard all that. She dealt with all that. And she came out on top because Saya Kamitani embraced the role, leaned into her sex appeal, leaned into that darker tone, that darker character she's doing right now. And she's been a great heel who got over. Her mannerisms, her character work has gotten over. People who complain about her have to shut up now. They have to shut up because the character work she's been doing has gotten herself over. I cannot compliment her enough for dealing with that controversial heel turn and making the most of it, winning the championships. She won another championship in Wave, the other promotion he works in, and I can just not say enough about her dealing with this character turn. It's very hard to be seen as one thing, being seen as a face, the prototypical face, baby face, then changing and making it work and getting over and being popular like she is. I can't say enough. Everyone was shitting on the heel turn. They were all criticizing her work. They're all saying, "Oh, she's forcing it. It's not good enough. Oh, it's silly. It doesn't make sense." She heard all that. She rolled with it. She became the Phoenix Queen, and now she's cooking. She's looking great, and now she is going to be champion. I think the World of Stardom Championship is going to be hers because I think she's going to beat Tam Nakano at Dream Kingdom. So she may be champion by the end of the month. So credit to where credit is due. She's been great. Great character work. And I'm going to praise her. I'm going to give her all the praise in the world. And if you don't like it, you can go to hell. I'm joking. But I'm a fan. I'm a fan of her work. And I think she deserves all the credit in the world for making that work and doing that great character work she's done. Okay, she got herself over. And now she's going to be the face of the company, I think. Because I think she's beating Tam Nakano. I think. Could be wrong. But even if she doesn't, she deserves to be top 10. She deserves to be top 10. She's going to win. She's going to win anyway because she's going to perform well. I just know she is. I just know she's going to do very well. So she's in top 10. Number 10 is Saya Kamitani. I'm about to speed this out real quick. Number 10, Saya Iwatani. Guess who number 9 is? Go ahead and guess. If you're in the stream, go ahead and guess. Let's see. She's not, number 9 is not a Joshi. Number 9 is not a Joshi. That's your clue. All right, let's move on to number 9. Number 9 is Stephanie Vaquer. Why? Well, Stephanie had a hell of a year. Unless you're Toni Khan, you don't think so. But she had a hell of a year, okay? Now, why did she have a hell of a year? Well, she was the talk of the town for like a good month, right? She had that Forbidden Door match. Everybody was talking about Stephanie. They were all talking about Stephanie. Why? Because they all wanted to sign her. Every last person, well, not every last person, but you know what I'm talking about. Freaking Toni Khan and the WWE wanted to sign her because she absolutely cooked in the match at Forbidden Door against Mercedes Moné. And when you have the entire wrestling world talking about you, that's a pretty good damn year. Not to mention her run as a New Japan Strong Champion after dethroning Giulia. Do you remember that? She dethroned Giulia and had a run with that belt. She defeated Izumi. Who else did she defeat with that belt? Who else did she beat besides Izumi? Alex Windsor, Riho, of course, dethroning Giulia. And she had a lot of great work at CMLL, right? For 2 out of 3 fall matches. But really, what made her 2024 was the match at Forbidden Door with Mercedes Moné. Let's be honest, okay? She cooked in that match, and the entire wrestling world was saying, damn, she's good. Damn, she's talented. What the hell? We got to sign her now. Get her in the AW. Get her in the AW right now. And then WWE said, nope, we want her. And she signed, okay? And what did she do since then? She moved from Mexico and moved to Orlando. Now she's cooking in NXT. Meanwhile, AW and Toni Khan made a new rule that said, oh, you can't sign for Forbidden Door. You can't come to Forbidden Door and get signed by a different company, whatever, just because of her, okay? When you make a new rule, then you deserve to be in 2024, okay? Top 10. So that's my thinking for Stephanie Vaquer. She's in NXT now. She's making money. They got her doing ads for the Spanish-speaking market, okay? She deserves her spot in the top 10. Stephanie Vaquer, again, go watch her match with Giulia for the strong belt. Even though people don't like the ending, it was fine. Go watch her match against Zumi. Go watch her match against Rio. It was all good stuff. And now she's in NXT cooking. Absolutely cooking in NXT. So you go from one promotion to another promotion and you're killing it. I'm loving what she's doing here. Again, she's now just sky's the limit. I think next year will be a bigger year for her. Even bigger year, I think. But for now, number 9. Nothing wrong with that. So let me tweet this out. Stephanie Vaquer, number 9. Oh, you got her higher? How high you have her? How high do you have Stephanie Vaquer? You have her top 5, top 3? I like her at 9. You'll see why when I show you the rest of my list, but I like her at 9. But yeah, I don't have a problem with that, with a top 5 spot for her at all. She's had a great year. I've been impressed. Really impressed. I'm probably don't have her even higher than that, honestly. But I like her spot at 9. I like her spot at 9. What's up, Rowan Programmer? Doing the top 10 women wrestlers 2024. I think she gets called up next year. Again, I tweeted it out today. She's worth more money to WWE on the main roster because of how she talks to the Spanish speaking market. She's money. She's absolute money, and they're going to use her on the main roster very, very soon. I think they're going to fast track her to win the mid-card belt, and they're going to use her to go to Mexico and cut promos for Chile and other Spanish-speaking markets. She's going to make them so much money. Her next contract should be way more. Okay? This woman is going to make this promotion
NXT. Y no solo eso,
money. It's not even funny. So when you can speak Spanish, they've been searching for this. This is what they've wanted. For the longest time, they've wanted this. A beautiful, talented Spanish-speaking woman who can cut promos.
WWE llega a Netflix. Podrás disfrutar de Raw, SmackDown, NXT y no solo eso, podrás disfrutar de nuestros PLE como WrestleMania, Royal Rumble y muchos más. No te lo puedes perder. 6 de enero, Netflix. Ahí nos vemos.
This is what they wanted. This is what they wanted for the longest time. A beautiful Spanish-speaking woman who is good in the ring, who can cut promos like this and sell tickets in different markets and tell people to watch Netflix in Chile and Mexico. You're gonna make them so much money, it's not even funny, okay? So 2025 will be an even bigger year for Stephanie Vaquer. But yeah, it's been a good year for her, but it'll be better next year. Even better next year. Number 9. All right, let's move on to number 8. Number 8 is a Joshi. It's a woman in NXT. It is Giulia. Giulia is number 8. Why? Well, Giulia, I've been very impressed. Giulia has been in 3 different promotions in 2024. Not 1, not 2, but 3. 3 different promotions. She was in Stardom, she moved to Marigold, and then she moved to NXT in America with WWE, okay? And she has carried herself well. She has stepped up to the plate. She has more than impressed everyone, in my opinion. This is a woman who started out with the strong belt at the beginning of the year, right? She had to drop her Artist of Stardom Championship because she's moving on. She wrestled against Trish Adora. She wrestled against Natsuko Tora. Had to drop the belt to Stephanie Vaquer. Left to start a new company with Rossy Ogawa and with the face of it. and then had to take on that burden and had to champion it and use her face to promote it. She's the biggest star. And what happened to her? After having a good match in the first show, she got injured within the same first damn show. Was on the shelf. Came back, had another good match with Sari, and then gave as much as she could to that damn promotion. Wrestled a lot of people, had a lot of quick matches before then heading over to the WWE. Her name was in the news all the year. She was hot. She was relevant. She was current. She was all the above all year. And then she gets to NXT, and I'm thinking, okay, it'll take some time to adjust. It takes some time to like get warmed up to the. No, she comes in and she cooks. This is the best I've ever seen her in the ring. This is the best I've ever seen her in a ring. And I'm just so impressed. I can't say enough about her in ring. In NXT, she's adapted, cutting promos in English. She looks comfortable. I'm just so impressed with her all around. She is the ultimate star, ultimate person you want to build a division around. She's the face of NXT, and she doesn't look out of place at all. All the praise and credit to this woman. She had some of her matches you want to go watch her match with her friend Mai Sakurai. Go watch her match against Sari, where she lost the championship. She didn't lose the championship, but she was competing for the Stardom belt and lost, not Stardom, the Marigo belt. Rossi, don't get mad. Okay, the Rossi belt, the red belt, okay, it was a Rossi belt. She lost the opportunity to win that thing, competed well in that. Go watch her match with the first match she had, where she got injured, Mozilla, Sari, Utami and her, that tag match, that was good. But yeah, I'm just impressed. I can't say enough about her in ring, in NXT, and going from 3 different promotions and excelling and not missing a beat and looking better than ever. No botches, no nothing in NXT. That surprised me. I thought it'd be some more rough patches, but she's been incredible. So all the credit in the world to Giulia. Number 7 is a Joshi. Who is it? Take a guess while I tweet this out. Number 7 is a Joshi. Oh, Twitter's being weird. It won't let me tweet out. I don't know why. Let me try this. Mayu? It's not Mayu. Not a bad guess. Not a bad guess, but it's not a Mayu. This might be surprising for people who know me. Might be surprising. Some people don't think I like this. Well, it may be a surprise because I made my opinion clear on this talent. I'm not the biggest fan. No, I love Iyo. This is a Joshi that I don't really like that much, but I can't deny her year. I can't deny it. I cannot deny her year, even though I'm not the biggest fan. Tam, no, she's earlier. So you missed it. Tam was a honorable mention. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you. I'm stalling because I'm trying to tweet this thing out, but I'll give it to you here in a second, okay? Her first name rhymes with Taika. You should get it by now. You should get it now. Her name rhymes with Taika. Maika, you got it. Congratulations. Woo. Next on the list is Maika, okay? Now, Maika, not my favorite. I made it loud and clear, okay? She's not my favorite, but I can't deny her year, okay? I can't deny her year. Maika has how do I say this? Her in-ring, nothing wrong with it. She's solid. Doesn't put a foot wrong, all right? Handles her business, and is a solid worker. I just feel that there's more interesting and more compelling talent out there, okay? There's just more compelling characters, more better in-ring workers, okay? But she had a hell of a year. I mean, how do I count the words? I mean, how do I count it? This woman beat Saya Kamitani in a title defense for the World of Stardom title. She beat Utami. She beat Megan Bain. She beat Momo Watanabe. This woman had a hell of a 5-star DP. This woman won every damn match in the 5-star DP. I repeat, she won every blessed match in the 5-star GP. Everyone. First time ever. First time ever that someone has won every single match in that damn tournament. Why? Because the company likes her. I don't know why it is like that, but the company likes that woman. I'm not going to say that she has dirt on the CEOs over there. I just don't understand why she pushed so hard, but good worker, doesn't put a foot wrong, handles her business, a workhorse, was at the top of the women's division in Stardom for the entire year, wrestled a lot, put in a lot of miles. So how could I not put her in this top 10? I just couldn't. I just can't not put her there. So that's where she belongs. In the top 10. My biggest issue with her booking, all right, you have her win the entire damn tournament, win every match, and then she loses to Tam Nakano. Like, the entire 5-star GP booking of that damn tournament makes no damn sense. I'm sorry. It just doesn't. I don't care what you say. Taro Okada was smoking crack when he booked that damn tournament. It makes no sense. Why the person who won every match in the tournament not being the champion, not facing the champion, Nazuko Tora, but you have her face the winner of the belt, who is Tam Nakano, who lost every damn match. It's just stupid. He thought it was being cute. Thought it was being, oh, this is an interesting storyline. I'm gonna have Tam lose every match. I'm gonna have Maika win every match. They'll face each other, and the woman who won all the matches loses. Now I don't mind her not being champion because I'm not a big fan, so I don't mind that she's not a champion. It just doesn't make a lot of sense, okay? That's all I'm going to say. So Maika, not my favorite. Being kind of mid in the ring. But, hey. I'm going to give you your flowers. I'm going to give you your top 7 spot. Because you are a solid worker. And you are at the top of the division. And you put in the work. You put in the damn work. So who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? Besides your in-ring. I don't like your in-ring, but that much. She's not bad. I don't want people to think I think she's a bad wrestler. She's a good wrestler. She's a good wrestler. She's good. Just not my favorite. I don't understand reasoning behind pushing her so hard. That's all I'm going to say. Am I wrong? Are there any Maika stands in there? Am I wrong? Is she like, she's 7. I gave her a 7, but do you think she's better than, like, you think she's great? Is she a great worker? Is she awesome? Like, you tell me in the chat. Am I wrong about Maika? Am I wrong? There's far more better talent. That's all I'm saying. There's far more better, interesting talent than Maika. You tell me. Am I wrong? Am I being mean? Am I being awful about Maika? She's good. She's 7. I don't like her in ring that much, and she's 7. I'm fair. I am a honest person, you know. She's all right. Okay, she's all right. She's all right. I mean, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. She's all right. She deserves to be in the top 10 for sure, for sure. But she's pushed very hard. So I'm gonna say she went to like the finals of the tag team. What was it? The goddess? What do they call that damn thing? The what was it called? It just happened. The round robin tournament for the tag team division. She went to the finals of that too. Like, she's everywhere. She's everywhere. Just dial it back next year. That's all I'm saying. Just dial it back. Dial it back a little bit. You can still push her hard, but just dial it a little bit back. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right, let's move on to the next person. Number 6 is another Joshi. What am I, some type of Joshi stan? What's going on here? Another Joshi? What's going on? It's crazy. That is an indictment against Triple H, is what that is. The next person is another Joshi. Guess who it is? Yeah, she's overexposed. Maika's overexposed. That's what she is. For sure. Iyo? No. Wait. It is Iyo. My bad. I said no with the quickness. I don't know why Twitter keeps deleting my tweets. See if it works this time. It did. Iyo Shirai, aka Iyo Sky, is number 6. Why? Well, Iyo, start of the year as champ, because you cashed in on Bianca Belair, right? She had a match against Michin, a match against Shotzi, a match against Naomi and Bayley to end it all at Mania, all right? Was she the focal point of her storyline? No, that was more Bayley and Dakota Kai, but Iyo cooked, okay? She was very good in the ring, great TV matches. She had a great match with Vaquer, had a great match with Bianca Belair, had a great Money in the Bank showing, took her behind to Japan and cooked with Utami Hayashishita. I love that match in Marigold. Iyo Sky always performs where she's supposed to, okay? In the bright lights of WrestleMania, she went to the night 2 of WrestleMania, co-main event, and cooked, delivered beautiful moonsaults, that beautiful kip up reversal of the Rose Plant. Iyo Sky delivered in 2024. He did. And gave us a lot of good TV matches. She's probably not higher because the second half of the year has not been great for her from a character standpoint, from a story standpoint, but from an in-ring, she always delivers, always cooks. And I just think her match with Utami was one of the best of the year. I'll give her that credit. And you just can't go wrong with putting her that high. Okay, so she won the Battle Royal recently, a good match there. She had a match with Liv Morgan. Was it her best showing? No, but that doesn't take away from her year. Iyo Sky, the genius of the sky, is in my top 6. Any complaints? Should she be higher? Let me know. But I like her spot. I like her spot of 6, all right? Where's Solo Sikoa? I know, right? Nowhere to be found. You're picked to win the Rumble. You may be disappointed there. I think you're gonna be disappointed, but I could be wrong. I don't think Iyo will win the Rumble, but he had a good year. Great year. No complaints whatsoever for Iyo Sky. Great wrestler. Great year. And I can't say enough. Is she going to win the Rumble? No. Will she win the Chamber? Good chance. Solid chance. Will she face Rhea Ripley? Maybe. But I don't think it'll be off a Rumble win. I think it'll be off of the Chamber if it happens, okay? I could be wrong, but I'm thinking if it happens, coming off with a Rumble win and not a Chamber win. Because she just won the Battle Royal. How can you book her to win the Battle Royal, lose the Liv Morgan clean, and turn around and win the Rumble? That's be a weird booking to me. So I'm guessing Iyo Sky will be winning the Chamber, if anything. If anything, it'll be the Chamber, not the Rumble. Yeah, I don't know why it's deleting my tweets. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to Mayu Iwatani. Yes, Mayu Iwatani is number 5. That's a lot of goddamn Joshis. What's going on here? What is going on with all these damn Joshis on my damn list? What am I, some type of Joshi stan? That's like 4 straight Joshis. What is going on with the world of wrestling, folks? Did you say who? How dare you? Did you just say who to Mayu Iwatani? I'm joking. I'm not a gatekeeper. People don't know who she is. That's fine. That's fine, okay? If you don't follow the Stardom or the Joshi scene, it's okay not to know where she is or who she is, okay? But Mayu Iwatani is arguably, well, some people think she's she's the best. She's very, very good. Some people think she's a GOAT. I kid you not. She had a very good year, okay? This is the IWGP champion. Had a title offense against Suri, a very good match that people love. I don't blame them, right? She had a very good match against the likes of Mina. Not that wasn't a good match. That was fine. Had a good match against Shuri. So Shuri was good. Her match against Shuri was good. Her match against Suri was good. Toni Storm had a good match with her. Momo had a good match with her. Very, very talented wrestler. Now, someone call her Mayu Hogan. Some might call her Mayu Hogan. Why? I'm joking. She's not Mayu Hogan. Even though she does kick out of everything, right? She took 4 straight Storm Zeros and kicked out of it all, okay? 4 straight Storm Zeros. Not 1, not 2, not 3. Took 4 Storm Zeros and kicked out. So I don't know how she's going to lose. Like, I don't know how she loses. She has a match against Azumi coming up here at the end of the year or the beginning of the year. Azumi will have to like 5 or 6 straight destroyers. Mayu Cena? Yeah, probably. That's probably better. But Mayu Hogan, I almost said it again. Mayu Hogan. Mayu is very, very strong in terms of booking. I don't know how she loses. She goes into like zombie mode. Oh, it's zombie Mayu, where she kicks out everything. It's kind of funny. But she's a very, very good wrestler. Obviously, one of the best in the ring. Had a good 5-star GP. Not great. A good 5-star GP. He even said that she's going to like quit the 5-star GP. I don't know if I believe that. If she does say something like that, what does that mean? Are you leaving Stardom? I don't know. That's the big rumor. The rumor is she's heading to Marigold. Do I believe that? I'm not sure I do yet. I'm not sure I do that. I believe that, okay? But great wrestler who had a very good year. Is it top 2, top 3 level? Not for me. She had a very good match with Suri. Suri books her own shows. Great match with Suri, Vinny, and Shihiro Hashimoto. Very good match there. This is a great wrestler. Her storylines have not been great. She's top 5 because of her in-ring prowess. She's great in the ring, and puts on great matches, and that's that. The storylines have not been that compelling. Kind of very loosey-goosey with the IWGP belt. They're just matches. Somebody will challenge her, she'll face her, move on. Somebody challenge her, they face her, move on. Not really anything of substance with the storylines. Just somebody attacks her. I want your belt. Face each other, then it's over. That's kind of how the IWGP belt works. But she's so good in the ring, so talented, puts on good matches. She deserves her top spot. Okay, so number 5. So for the record, that is my top 5 so far. Top 10. Sai Kamitani, Vaquer, Giulia, Maika, Iyo, Iwatani. That is 4 straight Joshis and what? 5 out of 6 so far in the top 10? That's insane. What does that mean? It means that Triple H needs to do better. Tony Khan needs to do better, okay? For there to be that many straight Joshis on this damn list is an indictment on the West. Y'all need to step up, start booking your women to be in big matches and big shows. Look at the WWE. Look at WWE. Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, Nia Jax. Have they been given any big spots in terms of like big showcase matches, longer matches to let them cook? No. Rhea Ripley has been in this whole shenanigan thing with Liv Morgan, with her cheating going around, and Raquel and Dom and chairs, and it just hasn't been great from an in-ring standpoint this year. Haven't been a Bianca Reign, haven't been a Charlotte Reign or Becky Reign. Iyo had some matches earlier, which is why she's on the list. Io's on the list, right? But beyond that, it just had not been good enough for the WWE on the main roster, and it's upsetting. It's upsetting, and I think they need to do better. 125. Let's let these ladies cook in the ring for the love of God, okay? But yeah, Mayu is number 5. Willow was an honorable mention. Willow was earlier in the stream. I had her as an honorable. I'll go back over it again, but she's an honorable mention. Willow was impressive this year, but not enough to make my top 10. Mayu Iwatani is top 5. Let me tweet that out here. Mayu Iwatani is 5. Great wrestler. He may be in Marigold next year. We never know. Will she leave Stardom? Will she become a freelancer? You never know. Kind of hope that she does that. Be kind of interesting. Be funny and interesting. Mayu Iwatani. This is not gonna work. Like, for whatever reason, when I try to tweet stuff, Twitter deletes it. Yep. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why it does that. That's number 5. Who is number 4? Take a guess. Number 4 is not a Joshi. Number 4 is not a Joshi. Okay? Not a Joshi. Not from Japan. Roxanne, that's a solid guess. What else? Who else? Roxanne? You're right. It's Roxanne Perez. Roxy, Miss Perez is number 4. Why? Well, Roxanne Perez has been the face of the NXT division and has carried it and has cooked and has performed on the bright lights and dealt with a character change this year that she followed through with. Now, people saw her as a face like me. I thought, heel run for Perez? That's not going to work. She's not a heel. She's too likable. She's too lovable. She's too likable. She can't pull that off. Well, boy, I was wrong. Okay, because Roxanne Perez has taken the heel role and killed it. She had great matches against the likes of Jordynne Grace. Great matches with the likes of Lola Vice. She had good matches with Thea Hale. Okay, had a good match with Giulia. She just stepped up this year and carried that brand. And what I really want to focus on is her character work and her promo work. But that was the biggest thing. I thought, okay, not great on the promo game, not a great heel, I don't think, but she proved me wrong. But from a character standpoint, is where I'm really impressed by her. Because the in-ring, I saw that coming. Great in-ring, great year from the in-ring standpoint. But what really has impressed me is the quality of her character change and how she took that and ran with it. And now she showed that she can be versatile. And that's huge for her. I can play babyface. I can play heel. I can be the dominant champion on a brand. And I'm just impressed, like so impressed with this girl. And I can't say enough. I can't say enough. Give her all her flowers. Roxanne Perez deserves her position in the top 4. Give her her flowers. That's what I say. I think Babyface Bailey was cool, but booked poorly. Yeah, it was doing great. The run as champion was not great for Bailey. It was not. Roxanne Babyface was cringe. I disagree. I disagree with that. We disagree. We disagree there, my friend. She was a very likable face, I thought. What was cringe about it? What was cringe about it? Let me know. What her promos, what was cringe? Her promos. Never heard that before. People thought her heel work was cringe at first. That's what I thought. That's what I heard at first. They're complaining about her heel turn and her heel work. That got a lot of criticism. But her babyface stuff was cringe? I don't think so. We disagree there, but you're entitled to your opinion, of course. All right, number 3 is who? Who is number 3? Take a guess, chat. At number 3. Who is left? Who is left? So, can you guess who's left? So right now, my top 10 is Kamitani, then Vaquer, right? Giulia, Maika, Iyo, Iwatani, Roxanne. Honorable mentions were Athena, Raime, Masha Slamovich, Mina, Bianca Belair, Nia Jax, Kim Nakano, Willow, Miyu Watanabe, and Bailey. Passion, no. Number 3 is Toni Storm. Yes, it's Toni Storm. Toni Storm, I did not quite appreciate until she went to Stardom, which is funny. Went to Stardom, started working with Mayu, Iwatani, and others, and the dichotomy of her character work against the other Stardom characters in the Stardom setting opened my eyes to how great this woman was, right? And the lack of storytelling happening in AEW also opened my mind. Like, wow, this division needs this woman. She was carrying it. And I'm going to apologize to you, Toni Storm, for not liking her shenanigans. The problem I had with Toni Storm was the shenanigans she was putting on display. Like, I'm gonna take a fruit out of my ass. I'm gonna put a cup tray in my butt. I'm gonna hit you with it. It was the shenanigans. I thought they were making a joke of the women's division. Like, this kind of stuff will never happen with the men. That's what I thought. All this shenanigans, all this silly stuff, the hijinks and the goofiness, it would never happen with the dudes. That's what I thought. Okay, and I thought they were making a mockery of the women's division with this stuff. But once she left and went to Stardom for a little bit, went to CMLL, put women over, I realized how much she was missed and how important she is for the women's division. And she just elevated in my mind. Like, you know what, Toni Storm, my bad. I was wrong, okay? She had a hell of a run from a character standpoint. Her in-ring matches, Deonna Purrazzo, Thunder Rosa, Serena Deeb, right? Viva Van, Mina Shirakawa, right? Lost to Mariah May, the title change, had a big spot where Mariah May was hitting her with the damn shoe, the heel in her head, which is bleeding. Good character work, just carrying a division, being the bright spot in the entire division, being the talk of the town, like all the talking heads talking about Toni Storm and her character work, all the wrestlers out there, her peers complimenting her. It's undeniable at this point. Toni Storm had a great year, and you could argue that her year was even elevated when she left AEW and took a break, and it showed how much the division was missing her. Mariah May, her storylines have not been great without her there. Now she's back. Now she's cooking again with a new storyline where she apparently having amnesia or has some type of psychotic break, and she can't remember the past. She can't remember her Thomas Toni, Storm. That's what it is. Can't remember the moments of that time. She had like memory loss. Let her cook. I'm willing to let her cook now. No complaints come from me. I learned my lesson. I'm gonna shut my mouth. Toni Storm, cook. You are the face of that damn division and the most important thing they have going. And the best thing they have going. So no more complaints from me. Yep, but character work sets her apart. I agree. Tiffany Stratton. Live jump scare coming. You're right. Toni Storm. I'm impressed by your game. And I have nothing more to like complain about. If I complain about Toni Storm ever again, slap me. If I ever complain again, slap me. Okay, this woman deserves all the praise, all the glory, all the love. Okay. Number 3, Toni Storm. That's 2 stops. That's 2 spots left, folks. There are just 2 spots left. Who is it? Take a guess right now. Who's in my top 2? Who is the top 2, folks? In all of women's wrestling. Yeah, she did what? She did win the TWI number 1. She did. I'm gonna try one more time to tweet out number 5 here. I don't know why Twitter does this. All right, check this out. I'm gonna try to tweet out number 5 here. All right, check this. I've been trying to tweet out 5 for the longest time. Watch. So look. Picture of Mayu. I say number 5. Right? Number 5. I'm gonna put Mayu. Iwatani, right? I check this out. I'm gonna hit reply, right? Check this out. Hit reply. Watch what happens. Your post was sent. Now if I try to like it, see what happens. Sorry, it's been deleted. I don't know why it does that. I can't like it. It's been deleted. Twitter is stupid. See? That's so dumb. Anyway, number 2 is Jordynne. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why. Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace has been a complete workhorse in 2024. She's been everywhere. She's been in Japan. She's been everywhere. Wrestling everywhere. Just putting on great matches everywhere she goes. She's been in Australia to wrestle against Delta, who now is Arya. She went to Japan to wrestle against Yamashita. She went to wrestle against Shihiro Hashimoto. He wrestled against Roxanne Perez in NXT. And of course, can't forget this, Royal Rumble appearance. She's been the talk of the damn wrestling world for a while now, going all the way back to Rumble. Debuted in a Rumble for WWE, had a great showing there, was eliminated by Bianca Belair. It has been on a tear all year. Workhorse, traveling everywhere, wrestling everyone, a great wrestler who is just going to get better and better, who will be moving to WWE next year. She's now currently feuding with Tessa Blanchard, which is news. She dropped the belt to her friend Masha Slamovich in a very good match. Doesn't put it wrong. Always cooks, always shows out. And I'm just like so impressed by her all around. Had a great match with Naomi as well at the beginning of the year when she took the belt off Naomi. Great. NXT run, great. Royal Rumble appearance, great. Everything she does is just very, very good. And because of the sheer amount of workload and the sheer amount of in-ring prowess, he gets the number 2 spot. Gets the number 2 spot. I cannot praise her any more than I have. I mean, I'm just so impressed. So impressed by her. Oh yeah, can't forget about Megan Bayne. Had a great match with her. Great match with Megan Bayne as well. Just always puts on a banger. Always is showing out. Okay. Go watch her match with Megan Bayne. Go watch her match against Mayu Yamashita. Go watch her match against Roxanne Perez. Naomi. Masha Slamovich. Delta. Just banger after banger after banger. And just always shows out. Can't say enough about her. Great worker. Working with Tessa Blanchard, not complaining, just doing what you got to do. Okay? And now for number 1. Number 1 in my list is the Sun Goddess, the Rico Queen, the face of the Joshi scene, and the best wrestler of the year, Sari. Can't say enough. I just cannot say enough about the Sun Goddess. This woman puts a smile on my face. She fights with such joy, such passion, such aggression, and you can't put a price on just the sheer amount of wrestling prowess and know-how and playing to the crowd and just being awesome at 24/7 of the day. Whenever she's in a match, whenever she's in the ring, is always putting on a show. This woman was asked to come in to help Marigold, start up, right? Giulia, who's the face of Marigold, gets injured in the first match. What does she do? She steps up, comes champ. She didn't become champ. She becomes the face of the company, the ace of the company, as a top heel, putting on good matches, working with all the talent, and being the face of the company while Giulia is out. Bangers with Shishiro Hashimoto. Bangers with Mayu Iwatani in Stardom. Bangers against Bozilla, against Nanae, against Giulia. Just banger after banger after banger, and I just cannot speak enough about how good she is. Dreamstar GP works that tournament, kills it. Bangers with Nanae, bangers with Bozilla. Always smiling, always putting on a show with her aggression and her stiffness and her work ethic and her. I can't say enough. I just can't say enough. Go watch a match. She put on, and she's a promoter. She's a promoter. Okay, she puts on her own shows. Go watch a match she did with Natsupoi and Azumi and Takumi Iroha. Good match there. She put on an even better match, a super match she does with these tag team matches for her own shows. One she did with Vinny and Hashimoto and who was in that match? Vinny, Hashimoto, and Mayu Iwatani. Great matches. The highest level of wrestling you will see all around the world. She's showcasing in her own shows. Top tier production in these matches. She is the best in the world right now, I think. She's the best in the world. And I don't think she is going to stop anytime soon. You're getting all the accolades, all the praise, Wrestler of the Year in Japan. And soon, she'll be moving to the WWE eventually. Because every time I tweet out Sari in WWE, she likes to tweet. She searches her own name. I don't blame her. I would do the same thing. If I was her, I'd search my name too. She searches her name on Twitter. And every time I tweet, Sari's going to WWE. She'll be back in America in the WWE. She likes to tweet. Every time. Okay? So Joshi stands, suck it. Sari is all about going back to the WWE. This woman had the ambition to travel to America the first time. Think that's gone? Think this is disappeared? It's gone now? No. She has that ambition still, and she'll be back in America in the WWE eventually. And I just can't wait. This woman, she's regal. She has the best entrance music in all the Joshi scene. Go listen to it. It's the best song. She has it. I just feel awesome about Sari. Hooked in Stardom with Mayu Iwatani. Was the face of Marigold. It still is. Current champion. Beat Giulia for that belt, right? Holding that belt. In seedling, killing that as well. Wrestling for Shinjo from Maiko's promotion. They're doing great work everywhere she goes. Never has a bad match. Even that little controversy she had a little bit of controversy where she hit the Uranagi on Nanae, hurt her neck. Dealt with that with class. This classy, regal, I can't say enough. And a badass heel will talk shit on the mic. Just perfect. I can't say enough. Sari. If it wasn't for the EST, wasn't for Bianca Belair, she'd be my favorite female wrestler far and away. Can't say enough. I'm in awe. I'm just in awe. How do I know she's going to WWE? I don't know that for a fact. But every time I tweet out Sari, in fact, let me show you I'm gonna show you the tweets that she's liked. Okay, I'm gonna show you the tweets. Every time I tweet out her name, with the WWE she liked to tweet. Okay. So let me show you an example. Let's see, which one is it? Here we go. Here's the first one. I said, Sari, freelancer, because she's a freelancer, by the way. The Sun Goddess will step foot in a WWE ring. Mark my words. Liked. Liked by Sari. Let me see if I can show this thing. Likes. Boom. Confirmed. Liked by Sari. What did she like? She said, I said the Sun Goddess will step foot in a WWE ring. Mark my words. Okay? She liked the tweet. The other one she liked was more recent. Let me see. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Here's another one right here. All right. I said, Sun Goddess herself liked the tweet. Only a matter of time. I said, Tari has conquered Japan. Next goal, conquer the world. I put a picture of her and WWE logo, and she liked it. Okay? So Sari has her ambition. She has her goals, okay? She will be back in the WWE eventually. No doubt in my mind. Right? She's going to cook because she is just a fantastic performer. And I just feel awesome about her. All right. So here's my top 10. 3. Jordynne Grace. Toni Storm. Roxanne Perez. Mayu Iwatani. Iyo Sky. Maika. Giulia. Stephanie Vaquer. Saya Kamitani. How many Joshis? 1, 2. Count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 10. How many WWE talent? 2. And 1 is a Joshi, right? Roxanne and Iyo Sky. How many AW? 1. Toni Storm. Jordynne Grace will be a WWE superstar soon. But this is the ultimate indictment on main roster booking. Okay. The main roster booking has not been where it needs to be. Okay. We need the big stars who can cook in the ring to have big spots, big moments, reigns that have actually good matches. When's the last 5-star PLE match for the women? Maybe you want to say Bailey Iyo as the last one where like, oh my God, match of the year contender. That was on a PLE on the brightest stage, right? Probably Bailey Iyo. Bianca Iyo had a great match on TV, right? But I'm talking about on the biggest stages. Not happening. Okay. Kyrie's out of the triple threat. Injured? That sucks. Any problems? Here's the question. Any problems with my top 10? Got a problem with it? Is there an issue here? I think pretty damn good. I think my list pretty damn good if I do say so myself. Who did I not mention? Nats Boy. Nats Boy is the current white belt holder. Good year. Good 5-star DP performance. Had a good match with Sari in one of her shows. Good performer. Fun performer. That she deserved to be the top spot or be in the top 10. I don't think so, but I think she had a very good year. Who else? Utami Hayashishita won the DP for Marigold. Had a great performance for Marigold. Had a great performance in Stardom, where her title challenges. Could have been in an honorable mention easily. If I don't mention them as an honorable mention, doesn't mean I don't think they had a good year. They had a good year. I just could not name everybody. How about Liv Morgan? Liv Morgan was asked to fulfill a role. Did that role well. Has her in-ring matches been great? No. Is that her fault? No, but that is what it is. Champion for a while, but not deserving of a real spot on this list because it just has not been there from an in-ring standpoint. But she done her best with the character work given, and I applaud her for her efforts. I applaud her for her efforts, but this was not there for me. So Ruka had a good year, a good second half of the year, but nothing deserving of a top 10 spot for damn sure. Anyone else? Am I missing here? I don't think so. Talk about Natsupoi, talk about Utami. Miku Ano, good year. Deserving of a top 10 spot? No. Chris Statlander, good year. Worthy of a top spot? No. So yeah, Triple H, do better job. Okay? Do better job with your division. So get these women in the top 10 spots, okay? I want to see Bianca Belair next year. I want to see Rhea Ripley next year. Give me Jordynne Grace. Give me good runs for them, all right? I think Grace will be on the main roster. So that's where I'm at with it. Well, Wazilla had a good Marigold run, right? We started in like what, May? Good matches, good performer. Deserves a look, but she's not my top 10. No. No, I don't think so. Look at the Kairi Sane news. Okay, we'll look at it. Let's see. Even Twitter's being weird. I'll look at it. Let's see. Kairi Sane news. Did they tweet it out, or is it like this? Do I have to search her name? How'd she get injured? Oh, I want to know. Nice to double taping. She's supposed to wrestle today. She's supposed to wrestle today, but it's not going to happen because of her injury. Let's see. I see a picture from Kairi Sane. Is that her saying she's injured? Let's see. Let's go back. Oh, scrolling. She was wearing a knee brace. She was wearing a knee brace before. That's true. She was wearing a knee brace last time we saw her. So there's an issue already. It aggravated. Somebody tweet me the news. I've been seeing pictures of her and people talking about an injury, but not seeing the actual news report. Where's the report? Oh, I see. So, looking at spoilers. Spoilers here. Natalia Alpha Iyo Sky. Okay. So she's been replaced due to her injury, but that's not really any news. Okay, I see. Now I left Twitter. We talking about? Now I didn't cause that injury. Wait, Kairi Sane? Yeah, so that's unfortunate. Dang. So her and Asuka are both injured. That's very, very unfortunate. That sucks. Dang. How'd she get injured? Do you guys know? Was it a particular match? I don't think so. Don't think it was a particular match. Yeah, hopefully nothing serious for real. Because it was concerning. It was concerning to see her with that damn injury. But I didn't think it would be that. I didn't think it would be that bad because they had her wrestling. In my opinion, if you have a knee injury, maybe they're taking her out for precautionary reasons. Because she has a knee injury, they said, "You know what? Let's not risk it." We saw what happened with Asuka. We saw what happened with Asuka. We can't repeat that situation. So let's take her out. Let's save her from herself. She's been working out too. She's been working out pretty hard with the weightlifting. So I don't know how that injury happened, but it's really unfortunate, man. Hate to see injuries, but better to protect the talent so they don't further damage themselves, you know. I hope all goes well for her in her recovery. It's crazy that both her and Asuka are both having knee injuries now. Asuka returning from hers, she's returning, and now Kairi Sane's dealing with her own injuries. That's really unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate that that's happening to her. But there's always hope for the best. Three, the Sun Goddess, #1. Wouldn't mind Widow. I'm gonna say Widow. Wouldn't mind Iyo winning the title. It'll be Lyra Valkyria. But now that they can use Iyo now, tell a story. So now for the whole Iyo winning the Rumble, folks. Can she lose to Liv Morgan clean, lose the tournament, and then win the Rumble? Nah, folks. Nah. Okay? It's not happening. Iyo Sky is not win the Rumble. Sorry to tell you the truth. But it ain't happening, Captain, okay? I'd love to be wrong. But let's be clear, I'm not gonna be wrong. I mean, let's be honest. Dude, maybe win the Chamber. Maybe the Chamber. But not the Rumble. Maybe the Chamber, but not the Rumble. But yeah, that sucks for her, man. I hope everything works out for her with that injury. How about Kairi Sane? So now you have Iyo, Alba Fire, and Natalya. Maybe, honestly, I would prefer to see, unless they want to use like this to like spirit. Let's say they want to tell a Iyo Sky challenging Lyra Valkyria storyline. Maybe you push Iyo to win this match, and she loses Lyra Valkyria again. That'd be kind of crazy to lose to Lyra again in the tournament. If that happens, she probably has to dethrone Lyra later on down the road. But I would not mind to see a Lyra Iyo match again. It would suck for Alba Fire. Assuming Alba Fire was supposed to win that match, it sucks if that's the case. Maybe Iyo gets screwed by Natalya in that match. I don't know, but I would not mind to see Alba win that match. Give Alba something. Like, Iyo will be fine. Just wrestle for the championship. I prefer Iyo in the ring, of course, but let Iyo cook. Isn't Iyo positive against... I think Iyo lost to Lyra last time they faced each other, right? Am I crazy? Lyra Valkyria. Cage match. Yep, it is a double taping, correct. Let's see. Search Iyo. Iyo beat her on speed, doesn't really count. Iyo beat her in the Battle Royal, of course, so that works. That's a technically a win there. Yeah, you're right. Iyo beat her last 2 times. Iyo beat her in the Battle Royal, and she beat her on Raw. Last 2 times she faced Lyra, she won. So I guess Lyra winning this time wouldn't be that big of a deal, because she's beaten her last 2 times, so never mind. Iyo could get screwed tonight. Possible. I don't think so. Who would screw her? TFC. It'll be the double taping. Iyo Dakota finals? Nah. That's a good storyline, but nah. Lyra, I think they'll stay with Lyra. Playing with Lyra, will stay with Lyra. They wouldn't screw over Lyra like that. Lyra will get that spot. He'll be champion, I think. I'm confident. He'll be champ. Am I wrong? I'm pretty sure Lyra will win that damn belt. What if Lyra's being transferred? If she's being transferred, she's winning the belt and then being transferred. Like she'll win the belt, then they'll swap brands. Her and Chelsea Green, if anything. But I still have her winning that damn belt. I'd be shocked. I don't think the Iyo thing changes anything. Because Kairi Sane was never going to beat her anyway. I think it was going to be Lyra against Alba Fire anyway. So stick with it. Don't screw over Lyra Valkyria. I'm a Lyra Valkyria fan. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a fan of Lyra Valkyria. I think she's great. I think she's funny with her promos unintentionally. I'm just a fan. Just a big fan. So stick with Lyra. Iyo has had a good run this year. If anything, let Lyra beat Iyo. Some people will be mad about that, but again, I don't think Lyra beating Iyo is a bad thing. I don't think Iyo was going to win the Rumble anyway. But that's just me. Maybe I'm crazy. Damage Control helped Iyo beat Lyra. Oh, that's when they were cheating? Well, she did beat her in the Battle Royal, though. They were the final two. Iyo beat her in the Battle Royal, so that was clean. But yeah, I hear you. And Creature Lives, I know you hate Iyo. I know you hate Iyo. Call her Flippy. You call Iyo Flippy, Creature Lives. It's not right. Not Flippy. You're one of the best wrestlers in the world. Okay? Respect Iyo Sama. Respect Iyo Sama. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. All started because Iyo Sky fans. You let Iyo Sky fans affect your feelings about a wrestler. Don't do that. Don't let annoying fans make you not like a wrestler. Hate the fans, not the actual wrestler. Okay? Cutting a promo. I'm just having fun, but all serious though, like don't let her fans affect you. Okay, it's the fans you don't like. They're annoying, sure, sometimes, but the talent. Iyo and Oscar are friends. They're friends in real life. They're friends. Like Bianca and Rhea Ripley, like they're friends in real life. Liv and Rhea Ripley are friends in real life. Don't let the fans make you hate the talent, okay? That's my promo I'm cutting on you. Boy, time flies. It's already 7:40. Jeez. 20 minutes before Raw. Not your friend, sure, but she's friends of your fave. If you love Asuka, you should love her friends. And Asuka loves Iyo. So you should love Iyo. But again, here's my top 10 folks. Sareee, Jordynne Grace, Toni Storm, Roxanne Perez, Mayu Iwatani, Iyo Sky, Maika, Giulia, Stephanie Vaquer, and Saya Kamitani. My honorable mentions were Athena, Mariah May, Masha Slamovich, Mina Shirakawa, Bianca Belair, I'm gonna say Jade Cargill, Nia Jax, Cam Nakano, Willow Nightingale, Miyu Watanabe, Bailey, top 10, Saya Kamitani, Stephanie Vaquer, Giulia, Maika, Iyo Sky, Mayu Iwatani, Roxanne Perez, Toni Storm, Jordynne Grace, and the Sun Goddess. I'll take no complaints, no ifs, ands, or buts. It's perfect. Perfect. And if you disagree, the hell with you. I'm joking. Kidding. Just kidding. You guys excited about Monday Night Raw? It's a double taping. Don't love it. Don't love the double taping. For the second show, it's gonna be dead. It's gonna be dead. All right. Crowd will be dead. Crowd will be dead. I don't like that, but maybe we're supposed to get Kyrie versus Dakota Kai with a Dakota heel turn. I've been calling the Dakota heel turn for a long time now. I think it happens, but just not yet. Okay, let creative cook. We'll see where it goes. Let's pull up the Raw plans for tonight before I get out of here. Check the Raw plans. Let's see. Title change, folks. It's over for Judgment Day. It is over for Judgment Day. Get new champs tonight, so look forward to that. New champs. War Raiders. Champion retains here. We'll get no new champ here because there's no way in hell Braun loses this match. Here from CM Punk. They're really heating up the CM Punk Seth Rollins feud. Heating it up. We'll see where it goes. But CM Punk and Seth will have another great promo exchange, I'm sure. Look forward to that. Look at that mean mug from Raquel. Raquel might win this. Okay, I thought her match would happen in the next show. That way they can have Raquel do something to Rhea Ripley today and have that motivate Rhea Ripley to interfere later on. Need that character motivation. But it can still happen today. You can still have Rhea Ripley get involved. I do think it'd be weird for her to get involved so early. Because last time they saw each other was at Saturday Night Main Event. And there was no fisticuffs. There's no interaction. So why screw Raquel here? The Raquel Rhea Ripley feud is over as far as I'm concerned. You focus on Liv Morgan. Rhea Liv. So screwing Raquel here would just start the Raquel Rhea Ripley storyline over again. I think they're done with that. So Raquel might win this clean. And ultimately then get screwed by Rhea Ripley later on or someone else. He faces Dakota Kai. Okay? We may get a Dakota Kai Lyra Valkyria final. Lyra Dakota final might happen, and that could turn Dakota Kai heel. Like, I lost again to Lyra. I lost. Oh no, I lost. I'm a snap, right? So get to the final, lose a Lyra, a face, then Dakota Kai flips to a heel, and it kind of makes sense. You can do that, but who the hell knows? I'll have no problem with Zoe Stark getting to the finals. Great in the ring. Her and Lyra Valkyria will cook. So give me Lyra, Zoe Stark any day of the week. Seth Rollins will appear to confront CM Punk. We knew that already. And then, of course, we have the hottest heels in the company. Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods are here to talk that shit to the crowd and get booed out the gym. Fun stuff ahead. Damn, Raw Women's Division is weak compared to SmackDown. Kinda. Heel Dakota Kai versus Iyo Sky at Mania 41. That would be interesting. But add Bayley. I want to see the triple threat match. I want to see Dakota Kai, Iyo Sky, Bayley, the OG Damage Control triple threat match that needs to happen soon. Can't wait too long. Need to have that happen sooner rather than later. That OG Damage Control triple threat match. I want to see that soon. I don't want to see them wait when no one cares anymore about that damn faction. Let that match happen sooner rather than later. So we'll go probably go to SmackDown. because Raw is gonna be so stacked, probably send more NXT people to SmackDown, like the Sol Rucas, Roxanne Perez's, maybe Trick Williams. They'll be on SmackDown, I think. For the sake of Raw being so stacked, send the new fresh talent to SmackDown, I think. Women's division is only weak because all the good wrestlers in Damage Control and are in Damage Control and can't wrestle each other. I see. So maybe break up Damage Control and you have Dakota Kai, Iyo Sky face off each other. That's what you're saying. But there's good wrestlers. Zoe Stark can wrestle. Shayna Baszler can wrestle. Okay. They can wrestle. Who else is all over there? Natalya can wrestle. Alba Fire can wrestle. So there's good wrestlers. They're just not being booked. Asuka and Kyrie too. Yeah. If Iyo wins a mid-card belt, who is Rhea going to face at Mania? I don't know. Assuming she beats Liv Morgan, I would guess maybe Iyo would win the mid-card. Not mid-card. Iyo might win the chamber to get to Rhea Ripley. If not, you could fast track Jordynne Grace. The issue with Rhea Ripley is she faced everybody. Faced Asuka at Mania. She faced Charlotte Flair at Mania. She faced Becky Lynch at Mania. The person they want the match to happen with is Bianca Belair, but they're saving it. So you can't do Bianca Belair because they're saving that. So who do you have? Iyo. Fast track Jordynne Grace. That'd be kind of weird. Awesome, but weird. Yeah, it's going to be Iyo or Jordynne Grace, which means probably Iyo by process of elimination. Or you do a heel Becky Lynch return. Now you have a face Rhea Ripley, bring back Becky Lynch as a new character. Problem with that is that Becky had a match with her last time. So you can't do that either. It just happened. So Iyo is the best option. Problem is she's lost clean to Liv Morgan, and I don't see a Rumble win in her future, so probably the chamber. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe Tiffany, it's not gonna happen. Maybe Tiffany catches in on Rhea Ripley. No, they're not gonna do that, but that'd be funny. All this Nia Jax talk, and Tiffany catches in on Rhea Ripley instead. That'd be hilarious. You have Tiffany against Rhea Ripley at Mania. Not happening, but it'd be funny. Yeah, I understand why people think it'll be Iyo. I understand. They don't have many options left for her. Because they're saving the Bianca match. Jade Cargill isn't ready. Not gonna do Naomi. Not gonna do Bayley. Not gonna do Shayna Baszler or Zoe Stark. It's gotta be Iyo. Iyo or a new person like like a Jordynne Grace. So Iyo is your best option for one-off. Will the story be good? Probably not. But win the chamber, face Rhea Ripley, Rhea beats her, and that'll be that. Because I don't see anything else. Not gonna be Charlotte Flair again. No, it's Iyo or nothing. That's unfortunate. Build up talent. Gotta build up talent. She already beat Nia Jax, the damn stadium show. She kicked out of the Annihilator. That's over. Can't do that again. The way they book Rhea Ripley has been fucked. Okay, so now she has to face against Iyo or nothing. Bianca Rhea Ripley needs to happen. It's not happening this year. Or sorry, not happening next because they're saving it. He's saving it. That's going to be Rhea Ripley's end game. That's his biggest storyline to have. And if that was going to happen, they'd be building it already, right? That's Mania 42. They'll have a year to set that up, right? So that's not happening this year. Bianca has the whole Jade Cargill nonsense. She's tag team champion. Not facing Rhea Ripley. So Iyo is probably your best bet. Iyo, Rhea, Becky. Maybe a triple threat. Yeah, sure. Why not? Why be one-on-one? Problem is they use the chamber win and the Rumble win to get those matches. That's a problem. So you have a Rumble win. That's one-on-one. You have a chamber win. Well, to be fair, they did do Charlotte, Ronda, Becky, right? They forced that to happen. So anything is possible. It's all possible. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe Yeah, I don't know. Iyo is probably your best bet. Over the top at the same time, that's rough. To force a Rhea Ripley match, that's rough. Is it possible? Sure, but that's rough. I don't know. Rough. All right, folks, that is it for the stream. Enjoy Monday Night Raw. Should be a fun show. There's one women's match tonight, but I think we're gonna have good stuff with Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. A good match with the tag team division because I think they will drop the belt today. No more Judgment Day. Tag team reign is gonna be over tonight. So stuff's happening. Title changes. Good promos. Hopefully this is good. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We'll see what happens. It would be dumb for Tiffany to cash in on the NXT Women's. Yes, it would be. I agree. I agree. Tiffany should cash in on a main roster belt. I would not have hated a mid card to cash in, but now I think it's too late. So it'll be Nia Jax or Charlotte Flair, whichever comes first. Not what comes first. Whoever's champion at the time, like whoever champion at the time, that's what it'll be. Charlotte Flair or Nia Jax. But I feel better about it now. I think Rhea Ripley will be champion. So again, established face on one show, then a new heel on another show. That makes more sense from a balance standpoint. So I would not hate that. All right, folks, enjoy Monday Night Raw. Like the video, subscribe, leave a comment, and give me your top 10 in the list. Okay, this is my top 10. Give me your top 10 in the comments in list form from 1 to 10. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.